Today, I'm going to share some popular art advice that, while well-intentioned, may actually hinder rather than help your growth as an artist. You know those cliches that seem to be everywhere, but in reality can limit or even frustrate you? Get ready for a list that will make you rethink a lot of what you've heard out there. I'll tell you exactly why these 8 pieces of advice are misleading and what to do instead. By the way, if you're tired of drawing and feeling like nothing is improving, pay attention. Mark Brunet's art school for digital artists was what pulled my drawings out of stagnation and gave me an insane boost. It's like going through an art school, but for a fraction of the price and only with what really matters: perspective, anatomy, color, composition, and much more, all explained step by step, from beginner to advanced. It is, by far, the best and most complete art course on the market. Don't waste time stuck at the same level. The link's in the description. Check it out now. Let's get back to the video. Don't use references. That's copying. Many people say that using references is like cheating, and that a true artist should create everything from scratch, straight from their imagination. But that's a big myth. References are essential tools in the creative process. When you use a reference, you're not copying. You're studying and absorbing key aspects like anatomy, texture, light, and shadow. Great masters like Da Vinci and Michelangelo studied the world around them, analyzed the human body, observed nature. In short, they used references without hesitation. So if anyone tells you not to look at references, ignore it. Instead, use references as inspiration and a learning tool. You have to draw every day or you won't improve. This one's a classic. If you really want to be a good artist, you have to draw every single day, no breaks. While consistent practice is important, forcing yourself to draw every day can cause more stress than progress. Art should bring you joy, not feel like a prison. Plus, everyone learns at their own pace, and pushing too hard can lead to burnout. Instead of obsessing over daily practice, establish a flexible study routine that fits your life without draining you. Breaks are also vital for learning, as your brain needs rest to absorb information. The best thing you can do for yourself is to find what you enjoy doing. That way, you'll naturally want to do it every day. It's exactly what I did in my teenage years, and it helped me improve my art quickly. You need to choose a style and stick to it. This is for anyone who's felt pressured to find their own style. The idea that you need to settle on a fixed style right from the start is limiting. Style is something that evolves naturally over time, as you experiment with different techniques, tools, and inspirations. Fixing on one style too early can prevent you from exploring new possibilities. Instead, try different drawing approaches, paint in different ways, test new materials, and experiment until you feel comfortable. Over time, your style will emerge naturally, without rush. It'll be a unique combination of all your artistic experiences. Art has to be perfect to be good. Many people give up on drawing or painting because they believe everything has to be perfect. This perfectionist mindset only hinders the creative process. The truth is that art is full of imperfections. The best artists know this, and instead of striving for perfection, they aim to express feelings, tell stories, and have fun in the process. Perfection is an abstract and unattainable concept, so don't waste your energy chasing it. Try to see beauty in flaws and the unexpected. Often mistakes can turn into special, unique details in your art. You need expensive materials to make good art. Who hasn't seen that pricey watercolor palette or those exclusive pens and thought, if I had those, my art would be amazing? In reality, expensive materials don't make anyone a better artist. Of course, some high-quality materials can help with certain techniques, but that's not the deciding factor. Great artists have created incredible works with simple materials. What's most important is understanding techniques, knowing how to control the paint, pencil, or whatever you're using and letting your creativity flow. Don't let the lack of a specific material stop you from creating. Use what you have on hand and gradually improve your collection over time. Limited resources can actually stimulate creativity. Having fewer tools might lead you to find more creative solutions to certain problems, giving your work a unique character. If you weren't born with talent, give up. This is one of the biggest traps. Many people believe that if you weren't born with talent, there's no point in trying. But the truth is that talent is only a small part of the journey. What really makes a difference is effort and practice. Many artists we admire started with no skills, but kept practicing, studying, and improving. This is a journey of constant growth, and development is far more important than any innate gift. Hard work will always beat talent when talent doesn't work hard. Always remember that phrase. Don't waste time on sketches, go straight to the final drawing. Another thing we often hear is that sketches are a waste of time and that we should go straight to the final piece. Nothing could be further from the truth. Sketching is an essential part of the creative process. It's where you experiment with compositions, test poses, and adjust what's necessary before moving to the finishing stage. Professional artists almost always start with sketches to organize their ideas and plan the piece. Skipping this step can lead to proportion errors, a lack of balance, or a confusing composition. Dedicate time to sketching and see it as a foundation for solid art, not a step to be avoided. You have to follow all art rules. Art has plenty of rules like proportion, perspective, and color theory. These are valuable rules to learn, but once you know the basics, nothing stops you from breaking them. Rules are made to be understood, but not necessarily followed strictly. When you master a rule, you can use it to your advantage, tweaking it to fit your vision. Artists who create more stylized works, like cartoons, distort anatomy in unique and sometimes wild ways, creating iconic characters that convey a certain feeling or message. I like to say that art doesn't have to be perfect or realistic. It needs to be believable. So, learn the rules, but don't be afraid to break them when you want to experiment or express something in a unique way. Your vision is what matters most. Which of these tips have you heard before? And of course, share this video with other artists to help dispel these myths. If this video helped you, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next ones. Thanks a lot for watching, and don't forget to check the description. There are several important links that can help you even more. See you in the next video.